Welcome to another episode of Blonde in the Kitchen. Today, my mom will be making homemade macaroni and cheese. This is the macaroni and cheese of your comfort food dreams. To start, we're going to boil 1 pound of elbow pasta in salted water. Cook the pasta 1 minute less than the time instructed on the packaging. Once it's cooked, drain and pour the pasta back in the pot or a covered dish and set it aside. Now let's move on to making our cheesy crumb topping. Go ahead and melt your butter over medium-low heat, and once it's melted, add in your plain breadcrumbs and your spices and let this toast for about 2 minutes. You'll notice that the crumbs have changed their color. Let them cool before adding in your cheese. The 3 cheeses that we're using here are also used in our cheese sauce. We have Gruyere, Mozzarella, and Sharp Cheddar. Give all of these ingredients a good mix and set them aside. If you're not a fan of a crunchy topping, you can definitely just top it with all 3 cheeses and forget about the breadcrumbs. To make the cheese sauce, we're going to start by making a roux. Once your butter is melted, add in your onions and bay leaf. Cook the onions for 2 to 3 minutes on medium-low heat before adding in your flour. We like to cook the roux for about 2 to 3 minutes as well. The longer you cook it, the darker it's going to get, and it's going to develop a nuttier flavor. Add in your milk and half and half once the roux is golden in color. At this point, we're going to let the milk and half come up to medium heat, and during that time, we're going to also let the bay leaf infuse into the mixture. Before adding in our cheeses, we're going to be adding in our spices. We have salt, black pepper, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, onion powder, sweet paprika, and nutmeg. These spices work perfectly together to make a cheese sauce. And once you're done, give this a good mix, and we're going to be adding in our cheeses. One of my mom's biggest secrets to making a silky, smooth cheese sauce is adding in 2 ounces of cream cheese. At this point, you'll want to use a very low heat. Doing so is going to help your cheeses melt properly and create a very velvety texture. We're going to be adding the same 3 cheeses that we did in our crumb mixture. We have here a Sharp Cheddar. We're also adding in Mozzarella and Gruyere. Now, if you can, I advise using freshly grated cheese, because pre-shredded store-bought cheese is coated with cellulose, which is a type of powder that keeps the cheeses from clumping together. Keep mixing this over low heat. You'll notice here that because of the mozzarella, it has a very nice stringy pull. At this point, our cheese sauce was ready for the macaroni, so add in all your macaroni, give this a good mix, and once it's combined, we're going to be adding it to a very well buttered baking dish. Preheat your oven to 325 degrees. This is going to bake anywhere between 35 to 40 minutes. Top with your cheesy crumb topping, and it's time to bake. The fun thing about mac and cheese is that you can make it in so many different ways. So here we have a big casserole version, but if you wanted to have individual sizes, you can definitely do that. We're going to bake this the same way we baked the big one, just for about 20 minutes. Our mac and cheese baked for 40 minutes, and it's time for the big reveal. This is so creamy and cheesy and delicious. It's perfect for that night in when all you want to do is watch a movie, or if you had a long week at work and you just want to enjoy something that is not specifically healthy, but it's just good for the soul. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed, and leave us a comment down below of your thoughts.
Yours truly, Blonde in the Kitchen.